some time ago. After Elandra bid farewell to her family, Quenta'tir was brought before the Sovereign for a reward for their help, as well as a briefing on their coming travels. Procuring their horses and gathering their belongings, they rode out of the city towards Yelric's home of Yelric. As they camped on the road, Resume reached out to her strange acquaintance, hoping for some information.
So we all begin waking up as a new day dawns.
Had a nightmare.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
No. Self-inflicted nightmare.
He had a nightmare that one of his other friends became royalty. Not telling him.
No, Pixie! No!
Why are you putting it?
Oh.
I always put it there.
See, he can pre-forgive Gruth because he wouldn't remember.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Pixie.
can't- no. She's the worst of all. She lived a town over.
I didn't even know.
You'd think she'd be the one you know about.
I think so, but
That's
I don't.
it's almost the ultimate betrayal.
Yeah.
Frodo's learning how little he knows.
So, tell me about your family history. Need to draw something down.
What kind of palace did you live in?
I thought you said, what kind of palettes, which is just so much funnier.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah,
makes
Frodo's just assumption is that people live on pallets.
Do you not build houses out of pallets?
Pallet fort.
that would be a lot of
Actually,
fun.
sounds pretty cool.
That'd be really fun.
That would be fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
We can make this
Like a
happen.
jungle gym or
So you have
something.
Splinter.
A lot of people will give out pallets for free.
My dad
Yeah.
used to build
That's what we
pallet
made the
forts for us.
wagon. Found the wagon was pallets for the show.
We'll make it happen. Anywho,
Still,
We wake up.
you wake up.
Ah,
Over the course of a few days of travel, is there anything else anyone would like to do? Aside from talking to...
I keep
People
thinking
in
about
my head.
mind flares.
Okay.
Alok is going to teach me about Undercommon, and I'll teach him plants.
It's a good trade-off.
Gruth, I was just thinking about how sleepy you were that one time. Remember when you fell asleep in the middle of us trying to solve a mystery? About people disappearing?
I didn't think we were going to find anything.
Well, if you have troubles in the night, please wake me up. I have something that might be able to help. I don't want you to...
Well, if I had the trouble, then how...
I might be able to help you fall back asleep. So you
Well, I
don't...
can go back to sleep.
For sure?
Mostly.
Okay, well, if you need help, let me know.
Okay.
That's all.
Sorry, I just kind of reminds me of like a kid and their mom. I can sleep on my own. I don't need your help. Yeah, but I have like cookies and milk. Okay, well.
I have this.
I guess that might help too.
To my help, yeah.
Fine. Not that I need your help. So a few days later, you see a city in the distance.
Ooh.
Wait, what kind? What? How big? That's what I meant.
What kind? Well, a civilized kind. There are
Good.
people there and buildings.
Oh, stupid flesh. The people.
Very civilized.
Cheerio. Oh, civilized.
Sorry, I forgot to ask you during break. Did you have any more info on that guy's self
Oh,
situation?
sometimes things get forgotten.
I forgot to. We equally forgot. I was making avocado toast.
Millennial.
Selenium.
You can use an action to cast Disguise Self at will.
Okay.
Spell ends if the head is unmoved.
And just once a day.
So you can use an action.
Oh.
Just I don't think it's me.
So until it gets taken off.
Okay, well, I'm assuming I've attuned to it over the past 4 days.
After a few days, yes.
Okay, so when we get closer to...
Unless every night by habit you take the clip out.
When we get closer to the city, I'll cast Disguise Self. And I want to look like a human female with blonde hair and blue eyes, about 5'3.5".
Wait, whoa. What? 5'3", blonde-haired woman.
Human.
Blue eyes.
Human.
Human. A little pale on the
Whoa,
paler
man.
side, especially in the winter.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just described patience, but 3 inches shorter.
Described myself.
Oh.
Because you know what's funny? Peyton's a few inches shorter than me. No, my thought process was more or less like Resume being a human, you know, well, Alondra being a human, but like, whoa, that's character development, being like human.
Mm.
That is.
They would never
indeed
guess it.
A development of character.
You would never guess it.
That's gonna be so like meta almost, like, oh,
Yeah, Peyton is now in the world.
yeah, Peyton's
Not
in the
by
world
name.
now.
No. Yeah.
That's so weird.
My new name is Peyton.
Ew, that's
This is
foreign.
Ooh, that's
No one's gonna believe
foreign.
that.
If you really want to complete the look,
Yeah. No, it's
adopt a very foreign name like Peyton.
And she'll still be wearing a pink dress. Slightly different pink dress.
Wouldn't expect that to really go anywhere.
Duh.
Duh. Okay. The city does look pretty decently big. Not nearly as big as the capital.
Oh, good. Wait, which one? Howers?
Either, really. It's not as big as Rogerson. Definitely not as big as Ilaria. You can see there is no large looming outer wall around, so it's just like the road leads into the town. The outskirts are a little shoddy, but the farther you walk into the town, the buildings start to get a little nicer, made of primarily wood with some brick structures as well. But all of it in a similar fashion to what you would have seen in Ilaria. Especially the ones that are made out of either wood or trees themselves, all very pristine and well carved and crafted. You can definitely tell there's that elven craftsmanship, but of a different kind. But otherwise, you are now in the city of Yelric,
Hey, isn't that where that Yelric guy's from?
hometown of the
No
Mirrodale
way.
family. Yep.
Yelric.
Right, so we start here, and then last you seen, he was making his way up to Vinyana. Should we ask
Okay.
around if anyone's seen him here?
I figured we would as such, you know. Just like, because, like, what if people saw him coming back and they're like, oh, this man was acting different.
True. All right.
Well,
let's-
actually, this man was acting different.
Thank you for both the voices. I will be sure to use either of those for any NPC interactions.
I will take off my armor.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, yeah, we're not fighting. That's a good idea.
Probably before you get to the city.
Yeah, just because I don't know how people feel about Underdark armor and such.
We do have a drow.
Would Gruth even think about that though?
No. We have a drow.
Log's armor's been altered, but it didn't. They didn't completely strip the culture.
I don't know if Gruth would think about that. Never mind. Gruth moving on.
That's fair. I mean, also, if it helps, Log still has
Blue.
This one is green.
primarily drow armor.
It's like one of those where
It's been tweaked a little bit to slightly match the aesthetic, but they let it stay cultural enough to what he's used to.
Gotcha.
It's a
Okay.
bit of a blend, so he's got drow armor too.
The green.
And then I've got my old clothes on.
Okay. So it's time. New city, big city.
All right, who knows
Martin.
everything about everything? Barkeeper. At least in the books.
Would Yelric do?
Fancy barkeeper.
I feel like priests seem to know a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go to a barkeeper.
Well, how about neighbors?
You go find a thieves guild.
Like neighbors, you know?
Why don't we just...
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, you find some sketchy people.
He's good at that.
I'll ask the neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
You find a priest.
They ask why it's good to know the Thieves Guild.
I'm not...
You go to the bar. And Frode,
Oh yes, what do I do?
do you want to come ask the neighbors with me?
Alright.
The neighbors?
Yeah, about Yelric.
I'd be pretty good at asking neighbors about Yelric.
Yeah. I need help with people skills, so I figured you're the best.
You
Aiden,
have my
I'm going
services.
with you.
Huh?
I said, Aiden, I'm going with you.
Okay. Oh, that works.
People
Then
to
it's
save
pairs.
skills? Oh.
Except for you.
Yeah. Well, no, a lock.
He's my pair.
Well, I was telling Fred that.
Well, I kind of consider them, I guess they're a pair.
Yeah.
Pair.
Pair of elves.
Human.
Human. Oh, wait, yeah. Got that clippy thing in?
Yeah.
Ah! Gosh!
You didn't notice I was like way like 7 inches shorter?
What do we call you?
Resume.
Well, that's the fun part. You appear shorter.
Oh yeah, if you still like touch above my head, you'll poke me in the eye on accident.
I'll call you Resume.
Don't do it!
So she looks like she's about this tall, but Resume is still full height.
Yeah.
Here.
So if you really pay attention, you can tell the voice is coming from above the head.
Don't ow! Alright,
Block up detection.
okay, and we'll meet at the inn this evening to discuss what
Which
we found.
one? Wait, which one?
That one.
You know,
Hey, wait,
the
quick.
end.
Where?
Duh.
That's not the end. Where does Yelric live?
Oh, that's we should probably check there too.
Well, no, we're gonna ask his neighbors.
Right. Oh, I don't know. I've never been here.
Oh, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to someone fancy.
What, Neandrel?
Huh?
Neandrel?
Neardel?
Neardel.
I think his
Neanderthal?
father, his parents are the lord and the lady of the area. Yeah. So fanciest place.
All right, sounds good to me. On 3.
Get your hand in.
Why do you come? Get
your
down
hand
here,
in.
please. I
Oh,
can't reach that.
Oh.
And 3, 2,
2,
1. Quenta'tir.
Quenta'tir.
I don't like it.
Ruth.
I'm not doing that again.
He didn't do it.
No, it's good.
He didn't do it.
Don't do
You
it.
didn't say it.
You didn't say it.
That was
Quenta'tir.
There's
Thank
no
you.
team spirit.
that was lame.
I know. What?
Let's
So
not do that
lame 'cause
again.
you made it lame. I'm going to the bar.
All right.
They're walking away.
Let's go, Fred. Let's go find his neighbors.
Oh yes, let's do that.
Neardel.
I think-
Neardel.
I think it's both Peyton, but also Peyton as Resume. Hearing her shout that is just. What? All right.
Neither has said those words before.
We're gonna start with the sketchy people.
Oh gosh.
Looking for
We're
sketchy
gonna
people.
work our way up of sketchiness.
Yeah.
Me? I'm royalty.
Royally
you-
sketchy.
Wait, am I
Before.
sketchy now?
Well, you always
You're
kind of have
associating
been.
with sketchy.
Yeah, you're associating with sketches.
Willingly.
Did you say I was always sketchy?
A little bit. You kind of showed up and
Yeah.
said, "I'm coming with you," and nothing
I
else.
said, who are you? Said, I don't know.
It's a little sketchy.
Sketchy.
I don't know what you're talking
Your search goes very poorly. You bump your elbow immediately. Serious search for sketch people. Roll an investigation check
Am I involved in this as well?
if you want to help them look.
Dude,
Would I have like disadvantage or something since I don't know what I'm looking for? No.
You know what shifty people look like.
Wow!
check the magnetic fields out here.
I am rolling high today, 19.
Makes one of you.
Must be nice.
You're just that bad.
What was it? Perception?
I'm so glad my dream was wrong about these guys.
Huh?
That's what it was.
9.
9.
9 and 19.
What do you mean a dream?
I had a dream that my dice weren't rolling well for somebody else.
Oh. That's
Yeah, but see,
right.
it was someone else.
It's a nightmare. Oh, we lost road.
What do you mean? He's right where he always is.
Oh. Continue. Everything's fine here.
I rolled a 19. That's
Okay,
that's what-
yeah. New location, new country still. Not entirely certain what to look for. It's a little different than it would be up in the Great White North. Which is funny, because then strangely enough,
I got it.
Are you touching my ankles?
The muffled what?
I didn't say you have to stop.
Oh.
Ah!
Continue.
see
He's like, stick fight.
desperation.
Desperation.
Lock me up.
Strangely enough, though, as you are looking and just seeing people going about their daily lives, it's you, Ruth. who kind of picks up, even for a tavern late morning, that place looks weird. It looks dingy. Kind of what you would expect, but might be worth a shot.
That tavern looks really run down.
You want to check it out?
I don't know if they're gonna have good food.
Only one way to find out. I'll start walking towards it.
Okay.
I follow.
Okay. It's funny enough, though, it's usually the places that look the sketchiest that
Yeah.
usually have great
That's
food.
true.
Yeah, very true. You know what? I'll give you that.
We're gonna walk up there and be like, we're not in service. Stay out.
You need the password to get in.
Show them some coin in the middle.
Yeah. That's exactly what
You
I
have
was
to
gonna
stay
say.
out in the car.
Okay. Yeah, you can approach and walk in, and it's late morning. There's some people in there getting some food, but it's still pretty quiet. There's a guy in the corner just like absentmindedly strumming on a lute. Just provides some kind of ambience for the place. But otherwise, it's one of those places that as soon as you walk in and like the first person that looks up and sees you doesn't recognize you, everyone else just kind of gives these weirdos a look.
We probably look like cops.
What's a cop?
Just remember, you'd have to tell them if you are cops.
Communication, organization, and passion. That's what our boss tells us almost every week.
Different kind of cop.
Is there like a bar?
Yeah.
All right, let's get a drink.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Walk up to the bar. There's a middle-aged human behind the bar. Scraggly hair, scruffy beard. Kind of like has one of those like permanent squints in his eyes as he's looking at you. What can I do for you?
We'll just have a couple of drinks.
Alright. Just gonna grab some mugs, turns around to the kegs and just fills them up, puts them down. Just want to pay now or keep it open?
Keep it open.
Alright. And he just walks to help someone else.
I do one of the things where like you grab the drink and then you like lean back on the bar to observe the rest of the tavern.
Classy.
Bruce knows what he's doing. Take notes, Arden.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at this.
What is this? What is this? What does it taste like?
It's just it's a basic ale. You don't ask
Has
for
Ruth
anything.
had ale this entire time?
Yeah.
I think so.
Probably somewhere.
Is it good?
It's all right.
All right.
I mean, I never specified what he wanted, so he said drink. All
Kinda
right,
what I was
basic stuff.
implying, Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I do like a perception to see if there's anyone that stands out?
Perception or insight, as you're trying to kind of read people.
Okay.
But either one.
Okay.
I will roll perception just to, get a good glance of everything that I'm looking at. 12.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Okay. I said the tavern was a little dingy, meaning that Darkwood not the best upkeep, at least like on the inside. Still nice enough, still well lit, not like you're walking into a dimly lit place where you're about to get jumped. A handful of people of different, looks like classes, races, just kind of throughout the place, getting some early lunch or very late breakfast, depending. As far as people standing out, they have some class of shifty people over in a corner somewhere. You got some people who look like they have not the highest station, but a little bit of almost upper class, probably workers in here on a quick break. Grab some food and a drink real quick. and kind of anywhere in between. I'd say as far as outliers go, those are your 2 options, though.
Okay. I'll approach the second shiftiest looking person.
Okay. Second shiftiest is definitely probably sitting with the first shiftiest.
Okay. Great. Dang it. That's fine.
It's a little gnomish figure and a half elf sitting at a booth. And they just kind of watch his approach.
I'll stay at the bar.
Okay. The gnome just kind of looks up at you. Hey, what do you want?
Oh, I'm just traveling through here. I was looking for some information. And I'll slide a little like gold coin.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
Oh, come on. Oh, wow,
Come
you used
on.
a pink one. Wow, my pink one did you good.
Yeah.
Use mine more often. Yeah, persuasion.
Kind of good together.
They're cute together. It's good colors.
25.
Okay. The gnome still just kind of keeping eyes on you. Your hand slides the coin to himself. What kind of information?
We're just looking for somewhere to, I guess, find further information and maybe make some trade.
All right. Well, what do you got to offer?
Was 1 gold not enough?
Maybe enough for a conversation, but if you're asking about trade,
We're looking for a place to trade.
my question still stands. If you want to trade, you need to bring something to the table.
What do you need? Or what's needed?
What can you do? What are you good at? You're an armorer, you must be pretty good at fighting.
I'm okay at fighting, but I'm not really looking to cause too much of a ruckus right now. But if you need any kind of information, I'm sure I could find that. Or if you need any protection, I can offer that as well.
Kind of look at each other. It's a good start. It's just you're looking for a place to trade information. You probably think we got connections, don't you?
Yeah,
What's
that's
your
kind of
pleasure?
the direction we're looking for.
Alright. Still kind of want to know what information you're looking for, though. It might help us point you in the right direction. If we know such things.
We have some some questions, rather, about one of the supposed locals here. A higher up.
That's helpful. This is, maybe not as big as some of those fancy places out there, but it's still a lot of people in this city.
Yeah, right.
So a higher person. Okay.
What's his last name? That's what I thought, okay. Do you know anything about the Neurodels?
I know I like to stay away.
For what reason?
persuasion.
Uh, 13.
13. I'm sure they think they do a good job, but I just think they're a little out of touch with the rest of us here in the city.
Well, that's kind of standard for someone in that status.
Oh, good, great, that's helpful. I know they like to keep themselves hidden in their fancy places up north. Don't really venture out too much.
North where?
North within the city. Their manor, estate, whatever you want to call it, it's up on the north side, across the river.
Interesting. I think that should point us in the right direction. What was your name?
Sanan. You?
I didn't.
Well, if you do head up that way, just, good luck.
I appreciate it.
Better be persuasive. Ruthie still just casing the place.
I'm watching their conversation without being able to audibly hear it.
Okay. Seems good enough. No raised voices, no threatening gestures or anything. Just some confused looks from the half-elf and the gnome. But there's conversation.
Nice. Is there anybody that would gain my interest?
And you got a, what was your roll?
Hmm?
You got a dirty 20, didn't you?
12 perception.
12 perception, that's right.
If not, that's cool. I was just interested.
I don't know if there's anyone that would specifically, like, really catch your eye.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's some people that seem to have a bit higher station than you'd expect to see in a place like this. There's a handful of working folk.
All right. I turn around back to the barkeep for a refill.
Mm-hmm.
And then I ask him what today's specials are for food.
Okay. I don't even know what day it is right now. Let's find that out. That's the wrong one. Okay. I'll tell you that special today is some roast pork. However, this is the middle of the week, and so they sometimes get a little bit of mutton in as well, but that's usually first come, first serve, because they don't have a steady supply. So, along with some veggies and rolls, if you're looking for a full meal.
I'll take that.
All right, got in a minute. And he heads back into the kitchen. A few minutes later, yeah, you can eat your food. It's pretty good. It's good stuff. Eat your meat. Get some bread.
And the first time specified greens.
Ruth getting his veggies in.
Wow, good for Ruth.
Anything else with the conversation? Part ways.
I think that should be all. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Welcome to the city. And you can head back to Gruth. For now, as a plate of food.
I think we need to head north.
What is that?
I guess there's a manor across the river.
That's where Team Neighborhood was going.
What?
We need to go north to a neighborhood.
He said that.
Hold on, what word did you say? Sorry.
I said we need to head north because there's a manor across the river.
North to a manor.
It's just the information that he gave me. Was there something else that you...
No. No finish eating.
Yeah, why not?
And how much in total was everything? The two...
In total, 2 drinks, meal. Place like this. 5 silver.
I definitely leave a gold on the bar.
Okay. That also more than covers for his drink, too.
That was the...
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
That's a nice tip. Moving on to Team
As we
Tavern.
walk out, everyone starts fighting over the one piece
Team
of gold.
Tavern.
What?
Said as we walk out, everyone starts fighting over the one piece of gold.
These are dishes shattering and screaming and punches and cracks.
As we walk out.
It's like walking, like the cool guys walking away from an explosion. There's just a bar fight behind you. Get the slow motion walk.
Groot
Anyway.
is still eating.
Took the plate.
That's why he paid so much, because he took the plate with him.
Oh my. We'll go to like a decently nice tavern. Nothing too shabby.
Roll perception.
Maybe we'll find one. 12.
12. I guess I can.
I know, I've filled in all the pages.
So decently nice. Not
Yeah.
high class, but not
Not shabby.
shabby. Not like where they were. Okay. You look for a minute, just wandering through the streets, trying to look not too touristy, looking like you belong.
Oh yeah, totally.
A lock would
Yes.
be doing that.
She just like pushes your head down.
Yeah, it's my hand.
Down, straight.
Well, wait.
Yeah. Actually,
It's
yeah.
up there.
Actually, that'd be funny. He'd reach for the illusion's head, it'd be like your shoulders. Be like,
Yeah. He'd be like-
I love that spell. So
Crazy.
goofy. But within a few minutes walking down the street, you can find what looks to be a decent little tavern and inn called the Need and Magic.
I'll go up to the barkeeper.
Okay.
Could I have a couple of drinks, please?
Yes, what would you like?
Anything.
Very well.
Hmm.
The half-elven
How do
woman.
you drink when you're disguised? It's gonna hold it to here. I'll hold it to here and then be like,
Can I get a straw, please?
yeah.
This is how you
Maybe I just need to be my normal height in human form. That's gonna be a problem.
Well,
Or maybe just like 2 inches shorter. It'd be going into your nose.
that's crazy. I love it.
Yeah, why didn't you do 5'7" human?
Well, she's what? Because I was being me.
Oh.
I'm not 5'7".
The thought of seeing a very tall Peyton, though, is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Because Alondra's, what, 6?
6 foot or 5'11".
That's still tall Peyton.
Oh yeah. Yeah, stretch me out.
Drinks are provided, though.
So, I heard, is this a woman or man?
Woman.
I heard you're the type of gal who knows everything about everything.
Roll persuasion.
Sorry,
Bless.
please hold.
Bless. Flattery made
Why
you
did you put
sneeze.
your elbow that high? Yeah.
Bless.
18.
18. She puts the drinks down and she's like starting to turn as you catch her attention to speak again. And she's just, oh, I'm not sure we've heard that, but it's part of the job. I hear things from time to time.
Yes. I have heard some crazy rumors about the Neardels.
Such as?
Their son, Yelric, have you heard?
Nothing specific.
Well, he's been missing for a minute.
Oh.
Have you heard anything about that?
Well, I've not heard he's missing, but I know he would ride through the city from time to time for different, well, I just assume work, but it's been a while since anyone said they've seen him riding.
Exactly. When was the last time someone said that? They've seen him.
It's been a few months, I think.
That's crazy. You don't know very much, lady. I don't say that. Well, what's he like? What have you heard about him and the family?
I've heard, I'm not sure what all I can believe, because I've heard people who I think just generally don't like the higher class. You know,
Of course.
gripes and-
Snobby.
Some have said so, yes.
Of course, spoiled. Yeah.
Some
Naive, even.
just very pretentious. No.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Some disgruntled people do claim that they just use their status to do as they please and just rule from their fancy halls and whatnot. Others seem to say they're nice enough. Now, why they would have met the Neardel family, I can't say, but they seem pretty convinced of it. As far as Yelric, people seem to say he's polite enough as he rides through. He's never snobby enough to just shoo people out of the way on its way out of the city. I know I've gotten a wave or two here and there as he's left or returned.
He's really handsome, isn't he?
I would say so,
That's
yes.
what I've heard. Well, who would you say is pretty close to Yelric? I would maybe know more about this.
Well, I'm sure there might be some guards, his siblings, not that it's going to be easy to really hear from them.
Yeah, I talked to him. Long story.
Right. Otherwise, the family never seems to associate too much with those outside or within the rest of the city.
Right, the peasants.
I wouldn't necessarily think to call myself that.
That's what
but
they would say. It's not. Yeah.
It's possible, yes.
Real thick.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
Your resume is showing.
We must be
Your laundry
going. Come on, Alok. And I put the full drink back down. 'cause I can't.
Alok, who was in mid-drink,
I pull him away from it.
like quick sets it down before it spills and just...
Okay, well, that wasn't helpful. I've already talked to his parents and they don't know very much, so I don't think talking to them would help. I think we just continue up northwest.
Think it would be worth anything to try and go to his home?
I suppose. I'll probably have to look a little different. Look like me. I can drop the once we get there. We could.
If you wish, it might be worthwhile.
Yeah, we could go there. Maybe we'll run into the rest of the team on the way.
Maybe.
Alright, let's head that way.
And
Yay!
team
Neighbor.
neighbors.
Road!
Team good neighbors.
He's like, you're really
So sad.
For what?
Figure out this like ourselves, you know?
Well, I mean, yes, I want to figure it out.
Yeah. Okay, I have an idea. You ready?
What's the idea?
So, we're team neighbors, right? We're gonna go talk to the neighbors and everything. While they're y'all going to pubs or taverns or wherever, we're just gonna go ask him and see where he is.
The neighbors?
Yeah. Just be like, hey, got information?
Wait, that was the plan, yeah?
Yeah. Hey, you!
Ah,
Where the Neardales live?
Neardales.
Yeah.
Uh,
Lords, ladies of the place, come on.
we're helping the search for...
Yeah. We're team searching for Yelric, so.
We're here from
The capital palace?
yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Subtlety?
Mm-hmm.
Gone.
I met the princess.
I forgot about that.
We're at Quenta'tir, perhaps you've heard of us.
I don't know what that means.
Well, you
That-
will.
You should.
Well, welcome to the city.
Thank you, that's so sweet.
That's very kind.
Yeah, it's actually very sweet.
Breath's a beautiful place.
Go up north across the river, you'll see the walls
Oh, thank
of the
you.
manor.
Okay,
So they're not that hard to find.
alright. Thank you.
This city's kindness precedes it, and I was not
Welcome.
disappointed. Wow. Just thank
So
you.
sweet, yeah.
Thank you.
Do you need anything? Do you need, like, places to stay? We could buy you a place at the inn or something.
Well, I don't know why we...
I'm actually,
I'm just trying to be nice.
It's too nice.
I'm just on my way to get back to work, actually.
Oh, good luck with that.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I sing him a little tune, and he will get inspired.
Yes.
Random guy.
Random NPC gets inspiration.
Can I hear a little bit of this?
Oh.
Oh, Frode, where did you get that from?
Oh, this is my lute.
Oh,
Yes. Clearly.
Hey, I think he has a song for you. You might feel inspired after. I don't know.
You're going to have a great day. You're gonna have such a good day. It's gonna be great. Everyone's gonna say, hi, how are you? What's your name?
We pause the music for a second.
Yeah, pause
Pause the music.
Kilram.
Well, they're gonna say, oh, Calibram, you're so handsome. And they're gonna say, wow, you've done such a good job today. Wow, I'm really thankful for you. And wow, I'm just really happy that you're here, you know. And that's how I feel about you right now, actually. It's really wonderful to see you, and I'm so happy to be in this city. And you've just made my week, perhaps my month even.
Wow. He's good.
Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
How do you feel?
Confused, but good.
Alright, let's go team neighbors.
Team neighbors.
Alright.
Confused because he's good.
Confused because it's something feeling just really refreshing. Inspired even.
Alright, we cross the river.
As he just kind of starts walking away.
Why is it working?
Do I see him do a little heel kick at the end?
No heel kick, but you do hear someone say, "Hey, how you doing?"
That was amazing.
Alright.
Here, I was almost worried about team bickering, but it became
Yeah, you guys are working well together.
Inspiration.
team inspiration.
No, we're actually like really good together, guys.
Uh-huh.
What's the best way to get to the?
The bickering really just makes you, it builds the bonds.
That's right. That's how us Udofurian
It
folks
is,
work.
yeah.
The bickering is the glue that holds you together.
Yes.
So we're definitely getting to the house though before everyone, like, cause
Yeah,
right,
'cause
okay.
that's where you started before.
Okay.
They made some pit stops.
Let's cross the river.
Mm-hmm.
Get to the wall of the manor.
I'm proud Frode probably really scurries across the bridge, across the river. large body of water.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
It's pretty nice. It's a nice little bridge across a wide flowing river.
I kind of
You just kind of stop and watch.
give it a stop before I go across. Gotta make sure it's working.
It's sturdy.
This bridge is working.
All right.
You give it the best halfling stomp you can.
It's time to go.
Yeah. Go.
It's the time to set off on this journey.
Let's. We got like 10 feet, and we're
We're gonna
done.
make it across.
Is it like how big of a river?
It's a bit wider than that.
It's about like
Closer to-
15 feet. You know.
Well, that's such
His
a.
foot. His foot. You can make it.
It's fun.
Well, you see, his foot is about more than that for me because I'm so short. You see,
Ah, yeah.
and so this is quite a trek for me. You see,
So it's about like soft for you.
something like that.
Yeah.
That's a
Here,
callback,
here.
man.
How
That's
about-
wild.
He's
Oh no.
killing us.
Oh,
We're
How about
dead.
this? How about this? Like I count down, like 3, 2, 1, go, and then we just go.
And whenever you say go, Fro, just run.
Oh. All right, we go across.
They both slip and fall.
Make acrobatic checks.
Serious?
No.
Oh,
he's ready.
Acrobatics is
I got a
crazy.
13.
No. It'll.
I got a dirty 20.
The payback does not come immediately.
I do a cartwheel across. No.
It's got to be when you least expect it.
Oh gosh.
If anything, it's for me. Not
Listen,
for
I was just
Fro.
following.
Don't
a
give
little
anything.
improv
Don't give
there.
something. To
I
Fro.
was just
true, he's
going
innocent.
along.
Yeah,
It's
it's all me. All right, get to the wall.
very kind of you. I may soften the penalty for that.
Soft.
All right.
Oh, you're in two now, buddy.
You're out.
You're in the
You're out of luck now. You've instantly dug yourself a massive hole. There's no getting out.
This joke is going to be almost incomprehensible to anyone.
I know, that's an
like-
old one. That's a throwback.
Yeah.
No, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Like
the
We haven't
early
watched
days.
since the beginning.
episode 8 or something.
Yeah.
15 is 15.
Yeah.
Soft.
Yeah. The font for like on the screen was like 15 feet, like FT, but it looked like is foot.
You had to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can be
Just-
there. Just go watch the
Just
episode.
go watch like episode 8.
I'm sure if they made it to this episode, I'm
They've
sure
surely
they.
seen it by now.
I
The
would
weirdest
hope, yeah.
commercial ever, right in the middle of the 37th session. We're going to advertise. You watch the beginning of this.
You have it already.
And you know what? Even if you have, just go back
Rewatch
and
it.
rewatch
You
it.
watch
Yeah.
it. See the character growth.
Yeah.
You know?
See the
No
character,
more
see the,
things.
see the hints about people
That's
who
true.
you've learned much more about by this
Mm-hmm.
point. You can go back and see the little hints and references to like, hey, maybe there's more to these people than you
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Also, for anyone else out there making maps, choose your fonts wisely. Moral of the story.
Fonts are important.
They are.
Fonts?
Fonts.
That's a really weird word.
It is.
Font.
There's a lot of weird words.
I love
It
fonts.
sounds how it
English
sounds.
is
It
full
sounds
of-
how it spells though.
Yeah, thankfully.
Like, font.
What feels like one of the few words in English that makes sense phonetically.
Duffel bag.
Duh.
That was so quick. You were so right.
That was. I didn't say the only one.
What's going on?
I don't
we
know
knock on the
anymore.
door.
Come on.
Yeah.
I see the biggest house and I go to that one.
Across the bridge. I mean, in the distance, you can see walls that kind of rise above. Well, you can see it. You're a little struggling to see it because shorter stature.
Yeah.
But you can see walls in the distance off to the north. Heading that way through the city. Eventually, you do see, in full view, large walls, a nice gate. Same with a lot of the rest of the buildings, like I said about Ilaria as well. Very nicely constructed and carved. Just slightly different aesthetic and color scheme, as opposed to the teal and gold. It's more earthy tones. And lots of things are carved with, motifs of vines and leaves and trees and branches and such. It's very beautiful.
I quite like it here. It's quite beautiful and earthy and
Kinda
green
looks-
and beautiful.
Kind of looks like home.
It's like if elves designed a planet.
Yeah, like if like elves really like the woods or something.
Yeah, I would say something like that.
Yeah.
Which is funny because then beyond the massive walls, you can see just outside the city a huge tree line of a forest.
You think we should stop here and ask them a question or two before we ask the neighbors?
Where?
The Mirrodales?
No, I think we should ask the neighbors before we go to the Mirrodales. Maybe we can bring them something.
Yeah, true. Oh, true. I was gonna ask if like there was like a ring or something that he really liked to wear, and like I was gonna see if we could find it or not, but
Ring?
Yeah, like if I could like find it or something.
Oh,
like smell
I
it
see
out.
something that he'd have on him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or if I
can
turned
you-
into a wolf and I smelled him out and then just tracked him that
Can
way.
you do that?
Yeah, that's another way too.
Can you do that?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Yeah, like if we get something of his that like smells like him, and then
He's been gone for quite a while now.
like, wolf.
Okay, if you say you can do it, that's great.
I could talk to plants, so.
All right. If they have much to say.
Well, they do have something to say. Yeah.
Do they have something to say
I
about
could talk.
me?
I could probably
This is
talk
What
to
does that plant have something to say about me?
Well, I can't really talk to that plant right now. but-
Can you
it's
really?
going
You
well.
can't?
Well, I could.
Start
I could,
talking
but not
to
right
it.
now.
Oh, okay.
Not right
I do,
now.
but if you could, what would it say about me?
Well, it'd probably say something like, short man. I don't know.
Is that what you think about me?
No, that's not what I think about you. I think that's
you're
what that
pr-
plant
I
thinks
think-
about you right now.
I think that you're shoving your own thoughts on these plants.
I'm not shoving anything on these plants. You know what you do though?
You're getting
you throw
lots of
rocks at these
stares.
plants.
Yeah.
You begin
I
getting
roll
lots of
bickering.
stares of passers.
Oh my gosh.
I rolled a 26. I beat you. We move on.
There you go.
Can I have this stat too?
Yeah.
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 How do I add it?
It's based on charisma.
That makes sense.
That does make sense.
Oh no,
So-
she got charisma.
Yep.
What?
Did you make yourself? Could you give yourself expertise in it?
Bickering.
I
Or just proficiency? Just proficiency.
Just proficiency, yeah, because it's a charisma stat.
Gosh. Okay. Anyway, there are now a handful of passersby and guards too, just staring at this display
hello.
of bickering.
What's going on in this town?
I'm asking them,
Natural 20!
How much
So
is it?
nice.
what's the
19.
total?
20.
We did like half proficient, I
So-
guess, or
Oh,
something.
okay.
That
Hey,
still beats.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's gonna spike.
No, it's not.
I'm sorry, I just got so happy that I got like a natural 20 on like a charisma thing. Finally.
Yeah, that's actually less loud. Oh, wait. It's spiked
Yeah, give
on-
it a second.
Oh boy!
Wait, how did...
Do you
what?
see that line?
It's spiked on his mic.
Yeah, because I was this way.
Yeah, makes sense.
I went, oh!
You
Yeah.
should probably push your mic in towards you.
No, you just get my loud voice.
But
Quick adjustments.
yeah, so natural 20 on that bickering.
Well, I got a 15 and I beat you.
Yeah, you got 26.
Yeah, but it's a natural 20.
It's not a 26.
This has been math with
But it's
Yeah.
natural. So
Okay.
All natural.
So
guards
who-
come over.
Are you talking to a person or like
Huh?
just a civilian or a
Oh, I
guard?
just saw a crowd formed and
No crowd forming, just people staring as they pass by you.
oh.
But there are guards who are stationed who are
Well,
staring.
then I don't say anything to anyone. I thought people were gathered around us. Like,
Oh.
What are we doing, Frog?
Well, let's go find a house that we think they'd be acquainted with
Sounds
and walk
good.
in and knock and say, hey,
Hey, Yelric? Where's he at?
something like that. But let me
Okay.
do the talking, please.
What?
The
Wait.
talking?
Who? Me?
Me.
You want me to talk?
No, I want myself to talk.
Yeah, that's why I wanted you to come with.
Well, good plan. Let's go.
Awesome, let's go.
They're
I
somehow bickering while agreeing.
Truly impressive.
Hang on, let me put it.
We find
Yeah,
the
you
biggest
fix
house.
it, you fix it. Wait, you're making it
we
proficient?
found the nicest house. Like the one that
Why?
would be associated with, the people that...
Yeah,
You're
there
definitely
are
proficient.
outside the walls nice enough houses. You can tell based on size, decor, and guards.
Oh, it's still plus 0.
Okay. I go
Way
up
to
to...
call me out. Like,
Okay.
Well, can't we assign it to like
The guards.
to charisma?
watch you as you walk up the path, and before you approach the steps up, they do just ask, state your business.
I do a very low bow.
I also do a very low bow.
Yes, follow my
As the antlers poke you in the eye.
No, the guards are up steps.
Okay.
So they no eye poking.
Good.
They're at the bottom of the
Yeah.
steps.
Oh, okay.
But Silas does like rotate as I go down.
He's like holding on.
Like a gimbal, just
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't like that. Okay.
I do.
We are here on business from the sovereign.
I.
Roll provision.
Why is it I? That's such a frog thing.
23.
I.
What business?
You know of the missing Yelric?
Perhaps.
Well, we seek to investigate.
And that brings you here.
Oh, yes, it does.
Why?
Well, you see, when you're investigating a mystery, you have to start with mysterious places. I don't know what's in this place, so I am starting here.
This place is a home.
But it's a mystery to me.
We're just asking questions. Like, we're just trying to get information.
I'm aware.
Okay.
There's no suspicion here. I just want to make sure I'm getting a full view of the town.
Are you expected?
Well, no, I would suspect not. I'm supposed to be a mystery. You have to be a mystery to solve one, you know.
Quote of the day.
Really?
Wait here. One of the guards opens the door and heads inside.
Good job, Fro. You're doing good.
Thank you, thank you.
You just sound very mysterious.
Yes.
Very cryptic.
That's how he's so persuasive.
When in doubt, confuse people.
Yeah, if you can't convince them, confuse them.
It's a motto I like to live by.
Yeah.
A few minutes later, the door opens. No freedom for appointments at the moment. If you'd like to come back later.
I don't know, what time would that be?
Yeah.
A few hours, mid-afternoon.
Hours. Okay, and then, just, between you and me, did you know Yelric or any of his business?
Roll persuasion check.
22.
22. Didn't know him personally. I know he traveled.
Oh, yeah, well, okay, and when I say no, I mean more the groups that he was a part of, where I might find, just hints about who he was, what he'd like to do.
He points to the manor.
You stayed there. Any friends in town?
That was his home.
Well, I'm aware, but, you know, I'm sure that's been looked over and all the clues that can be gleaned from that are found long ago by now.
Unfortunately, I'm unfamiliar with the personal acquaintances of the Lord's family.
Surely you've seen him about in town at a bar or something.
Son of the High Lord, no.
Hasn't come out.
No.
Hey, Fro, can I say something?
I'll give you permission.
Thank you. So, you're telling me, that here you have a neighbor gone missing, and no one knows anything, especially his own neighbors? What even is this?
Well, he's not
Do we not care about our neighbors anymore?
Okay, when I said you could talk, I didn't mean yell at him.
I'm talking.
Forgive us.
I'm talking. I'm sorry.
She's forgetting who she's talking to. Just a humble guard.
Yeah. Well, but like back in Falvic, you know, I would just know anything of what was going on. So like,
Pixie.
if what?
I turned her like around, facing away from the
What?
We must be kind to these people.
We need answers.
Yes, but you don't get answers by scaring people that don't have them.
Okay. I won't be scary. Okay.
Be kind.
Yeah, I'll be kind. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll druid craft a flower and then just. Why don't you know anything about your neighbors?
All right. Well, we'll see you later. I'm sorry for bothering you.
Flower.
I'll leave her at the door.
He's like, please don't.
Oh, and just walk away?
No. I mean, whenever we come back.
Okay.
Just go talk to the Mirrodels, because apparently they'll know something about someone else. I turn around and I start walking away.
Gosh, just look at each other.
Please forgive us.
How to deal with stranger.
There's something wrong up here.
They don't make any comments. Farewell. Turn later, they may see someone who may make an exception.
Thank you.
He's like, I wouldn't if I were them.
They may, but he will be reporting this. And suddenly, oh look, they have got no free time. Sorry.
I'm waiting at the Mirrodel gate.
We're not going in there yet.
What?
We still have other houses to... Listen, we're team neighborhood. We're not
no,
team
I
house.
think these neighbors know nothing about their own neighbors, and that's just wrong. You should know about your neighbors.
We haven't even talked to a single neighbor yet.
We tried, and they're like, ew, I'm too busy.
Well, that's how it goes here.
Well, that shouldn't be. We should have talked to the
But
Mirrodels.
look at how beautiful this place is. Surely they're all busy keeping it well kept and whatnot.
That guy just threw trash on the ground.
Did he?
Yeah.
Is she making that up?
You look over and there's a little scrap of something sitting on the ground.
Do I see a cleaner come by and sweep it up?
When I see her.
It's like a guy on a horse
Not-
with a cart behind.
It's this magical enchantment where these two brushes just... No one immediately walks over and picks it up or sweeps it up. Or
No, obviously it'd be the wheels of the cart.
Energize the brushes.
Have the gear system that would.
Yeah.
Or it's just a horse and it has a
Oh, see, I
brush
was
on
going
each
magic.
leg. So every time that it moves,
That's more complex.
It's D&D.
That's the goofiest.
See, Fro, see what I mean? They have time. Time to throw trash on the ground. They have time to talk to us.
Have you seen Falvic? Clean your own streets before you start complaining about others.
There is no litter on Falvic.
No, there's no litter because the streets are litter.
Oh my gosh.
That's it. You know what?
Yes.
I don't like your pipes.
Oh, that's okay. They're not for you.
And I don't like bagpipes either.
Well, that's okay. Just more annoying.
You're doing so good, guys.
Get him again.
You know, I bet you Resme sent those goblins to your house.
She wouldn't do that.
I bet she would.
No, she would not.
Well, she sent them to Gruth Island. I bet she'll send them anywhere.
She better not have.
I'm just making it up. I don't actually know. But she might. She might send them to my house. Oh, she might send them to my house.
No, there's
Yeah,
people
well,
in your house.
I don't know what this has to do with
That would
anything.
mean death.
Anyways, we have a mission that we're supposed to be on. Let's put our bickering
I
aside.
told her she
Yeah.
could send him to Vorkish.
Yeah, we need to go knock on a
They
neighbor.
freeze. They're little goblin popsicles.
They would not make it.
Massive coats.
Do we
Two goblins, one
rejoin by the? Do we rejoin by now?
After all the persuading and bickering and such,
We knocked on one door.
We each only had one conversation though, so.
You would be making your approach.
As I'm
Actually, we had
walking,
2 conversations.
Yeah.
as I'm walking, I do want to cast Locate Creature on Yelric, just in case. That's in 1,000 foot, within 1,000 feet of me, for an hour, just as we're walking about. Because that would be a shame if we left here and he was just here this whole time.
It's all been a giant prank. He's just kicking it at home.
Right. Prank.
He just hired the Eldritch Ward to, make fun of us.
Yeah, it was an inside job.
Yeah.
Clearly.
He's just sitting at home playing, I don't know, Knucklebones or something.
Real Yelric was bored.
Yeah.
Like, how can I have some fun? Yeah, but slowly but surely, the other 2 groups would be approaching the manor.
Alright, I think we need to go talk to the Ne'er-Dels. Sorry, I thought that was a good idea. Is that not a good idea?
Talk to Frodo about it.
Oh, what's that?
I think we should go talk to the Ne'er-Dels.
We shouldn't be partnered up again,
That's not true. We make a great partner.
Oh, yeah, we do, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll ask later.
Started up here, made it down to here, and now it's kind of.
It's a little higher than that.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
All Frodo has to do is compliment Silas and it's that good.
Alright, let's go, shall we?
Yeah.
Sure. We don't know a whole lot, but let's figure it out.
Yeah.
Let's go to the Ne'er-Del Manor. I pop my hood up. And
We're at the Ne'er-Del Manor. Well,
You're outside the gate.
Yeah, I pop my hood up and I grow 9 inches as I drop my disguise self. Alright. Oh, so much better. Humans.
Oh, are you doing your little
As you
wand trick?
approach closer to the gate, you notice that Ida and Gruth are already at the doorstep.
You see Arden and Gruth walking through the gate.
How did y'all get in? How did y'all manage that?
Now, even better, once you guys make it into the Ne'er-Del Manor, it's Arden and Gruth.
We're sitting in the front room just with teas.
Yeah, it's like, what took you so long?
They're like fanning us. We're both wearing crowns.
That would have been in the background of the shot of them 2 bickering. You just see Arden and Gruth just walk right up to the gate, stop, and then just in the gate.
Are there guards at the gate?
Oh, of course.
I proudly walk forward holding my jacket.
Okay.
I do another little bow. And I
They certainly give a bow, but not in your direction.
I gesture to everyone around me and I go, the storied Quenta'tir have arrived to solve the mystery of Yelric's disappearance. Please, by request of the sovereign, let us in.
Or the request of her.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can roll persuasion if you want, but very quickly after they come back up from their bow, they both look in your direction. Just, Your Highness, we were not expecting you here. What can we do?
Oh, my highness, that's quite nice.
We have business with the Ne'er-Dels.
Very well. They signal up to the top of the gatehouse, and the gate begins to open,
Thank you.
and you are allowed through.
So, were you guys able to talk to the neighbors in here yet?
They don't want to talk to us.
They wanted to talk to me.
They want to talk to Fro, because he was like, I'm a mystery, and...
I put emphasis on the wanted. Perhaps that they don't want to do that to me.
So are we here?
Right. Team neighbor,
You are within the walls.
let's go to the manor.
There are a few other houses within the walls, but unlike the ring within these walls of Galabrath, is mostly just the manor. And you can approach. The door is open before you.
It was already open, Lexi.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she knocks on it as she walks through.
It's like a little luck thing.
What's the door made of?
Wood.
Like dark wood?
Mm-hmm. Like a dark reinforced wood with some, metal framing and such, but also just very elegantly carved with trees and vines and such.
Fred stops to look at the door.
Bangs.
I'm sorry, that was a patience.
That's what they
thing.
said as they were carving it. You know what would make this door look better?
Bangs.
Gotta get the.
I look at Pixie and I go, "Can you talk to this plant?"
I could, but not
guys,
now.
behave yourselves, please.
We are.
Don't embarrass me.
Yeah, Frode.
I would never.
You would.
As you roll into the main hall of the Nearadel estate, it obviously pales in comparison to a palace, but it's still a very nice, grand house with the long entryway. It is all mostly just a nice darker wood. Again, the aesthetic is a bit different. No teal and gold and such. There is some gold and silver to provide some contrast and some lightness to the place. This is mostly the dark wood, but also with some torches, sconces, and drift globes, essentially. Just giving it a nice, warming, welcoming vibe. Just a bit with a darker interior. It makes it feel a bit more, not claustrophobic, but just a little more cozy, despite being pretty grand and open. You're allowed in, and one of the servants that walks out just looks at you all, gives you a bow. I will inform the Lord and Lady of your arrival. Please wait a moment.
Thank you.
Gives another bow, heads up a grand staircase at the end of the hallway.
I wonder what his childhood bedroom is like.
You don't even know the guy.
Very creepy.
Speaking of being creepy,
I know, that's why I wonder what it's like.
you thought Vassan was being creepy. You immediately, hey, this guy I've never actually met.
Hey, Resume, don't embarrass us right
Sorry.
now. Okay.
Just kidding.
Comments such like this would never fly.
I'm kidding. This is not canon.
Turn off the resume right now.
This is not canon.
We need a laundry, not resume.
That was Peyton. Intrusive thought. 100%.
Take that hair clip out. I think it's doing something to you.
Like you're right.
As if there's a line between Peyton and resume. Come on.
It's the... Very thin.
It's a fishing line.
Those are pretty strong. I mean...
Well, but they're also very
The
thin.
emphasis was more the, like, transparency.
yeah.
It's really strong.
Yeah.
Like, that is true. Within a few moments, that same servant returns, and not as deep of a bow, but just a courteous little head nod. You are invited into the council chambers of the Lord and Lady. They will arrive momentarily. If you would follow me.
Well, I think I will.
You are led up the grand staircase and to the right, down a long hallway. And before a nice set of double doors, similar style and aesthetic, 2 guards open them, and not as large of a table sits in this room, but still, it's more simplistic, it's nice, it's comfortable. On the opposite wall, there are large windows as well that look out onto the tree line of the forest to the north and east. And the servant just kind of says, please, take some seats. They'll be here within a moment. Would you care for any refreshments?
I'll take a glass of wine, please. It's been a long day.
Oh, that sounds quite nice.
Very well. Leaves. Comes back a moment later just with 6 glasses and a bottle, should anyone else wish to partake.
Can you have water in mine? Can you turn that wine into water?
I can't work miracles, unfortunately.
Well, if I had
reverse
some
miracles.
water, could you...
I'm not that good. But water can be provided. It's very classy water because it's in a wine glass.
You notice wine was water before it was wine.
One more time?
The wine was water before it was wine.
I don't think that's true. I think it
But
was
a moment
grapes.
later, the door
I think it
opens.
was
2 guards step through and then off to the sides, and you see stepping into the chamber are the High Lord and Lady Mirabelle. His name is
It's good. Continue.
They walk in the room.
It's a goblin invocation.
What is being said?
I don't know. Whispering.
She drew a goblin in Vorkish, which is a little goblin with a big bunch of snow.
It's like a
Jacket
big
on.
lump,
You know
and then you just
those,
see
like,
little cutout with
blood.
eyes.
You know those like little
Are
toddlers
you
in
gonna
like
post that in Discord
snowsuits?
later?
That's what it looks like.
I
It looks like a
can't.
toddler in a snowsuit.
Yeah.
It's like the kid from the Christmas Story.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't put his arms down. So they walk in and they take their places at the head of the table. And a little more casual than when you saw them at the palace, but still obviously very well dressed for their station. They sit down and look a little surprised and taken aback. Well, we were not expecting you.
Yes, I'm sorry to arrive without warning.
It's quite all right. Have you news of any kind?
Well, we're here to begin our investigation for Yelric.
Right, okay. Very well.
So we just need... And I know we've discussed a little bit. I know you don't have much information, but anything you have... And then is there anything you guys could use to help with any spells or anything?
I mean,
to
I
track him
I
down?
have an idea, but I don't know if it'd be helpful.
Oh, please.
Well, I'm gonna walk over to Alondra and whisper it in her ear. I was thinking, like, I could, like, if we got, like, an item of his, and if I was a wolf, I could, like, smell a trail or something, but, like, I don't want to say that out loud.
Okay. Could we have something of his to use to track him? It smells like it. That he's very familiar with.
The smellier the better.
I suppose that would be all right.
Why is he looking at me? I don't like it.
Because you just got up
I
and
know. Pixie starts, like...
Anything in particular? I'm afraid
Something-
most of his most personal belongings he took with him.
Right. Something that he would use a lot while he was home.
Yeah, they kind of look between each other. Yes, something can be provided if it would be if it would give assistance to the search.
Alright, and I just want to get all my facts straight. So when he left you guys to go up to Vinyana, do you know who he was going up to meet and talk to?
Just the Lord, the Mayor, I suppose, whoever's in charge up there.
Okay.
And are you sure before he left that it was in fact Yelric? Because his impersonator was quite convincing.
Well, it was, I believe, something we spoke to with you and the Sovereign. As best we can tell, as best we can hope, yes, but I'm afraid there's really no knowing for certain.
And so, perhaps somewhere between here and... what was the town?
Vinyana.
Between here and Vinyana, he was raided in his travels?
To our best knowledge, yes.
Did anyone from town go with him?
He had a couple assistants with him, but not necessarily from town, but,
Have they returned?
no.
And was he riding a horse or anything?
Yes.
Did they return?
No.
Okay. Alright, so...
No one or nothing has returned.
Did you receive word if the horses made it to Vinyana?
No.
Wait, so they all left,
Yes.
and then fake Yelric came back.
Without his assistance?
No. Yes, sorry. The impersonator returned.
What did he... Sorry, I guess I shouldn't say fake Yelric to them.
I mean, yeah.
So, did y'all question him about, like, why his people weren't back? And, like, why his horse was gone, and why...
We unfortunately did not take that much stock into it, as it is his responsibility. We do not make... This may not sound pleasant, but we do not take stock of his associates and assistants. It is his area.
Do you know perhaps who does? If there's
Yeah.
if he has a horse trainer that he takes his horses to, or
Like,
not?
if there's any information on, like, if he told them, oh, yeah, I just left him. Like, who would he talk to?
Is someone within the stables, yes?
And how long after returning from Vinyana was Yelric here before he left for the Centennial?
Well, it would have been a few days. Yes, because everything happens rather quickly of his return, and then... Sorry, that was me not getting something straight. He would have made it to Vinyana and then returned. My bad. That was a bit of a mix-up. Sorry. Yes, he returned, and then we fell ill, and it was because we were so ill that we sent him in our stead.
In this illness, it's only started after he returned.
Yes.
Are you thinking that had something to do with the imposter?
He confirmed he poisoned
Oh,
him.
he did. Oh, I see.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know if I told you that yet. I thought we would have.
That probably would have been...
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, that was only after his return.
Well, it's quite a tricky man.
Apparently so.
But I think a good place for Pixie to start. One of our group can speak to animals. She's quite gifted in that way.
Very well.
And so, if we could find those horses, we might be able to find something out.
Yeah. Horses have memory. Good memory. Right. I think so. I mean,
Sure.
Probably.
surely, because they can find their way home.
Like elephants.
I know nothing about horses.
Well, because especially for a local example, the Amish, like, they can just be like, oh, go home, and they'll go home.
Yeah, they can go out to the bars.
Yeah, like they
have
know
a
where
few
to.
drinks.
On their way home from work, and then just...
There was
At home.
actually
Yeah.
there was actually one time a police officer tried to pull over a horse and buggy, but wasn't able to because the guy was like asleep because he was drunk. He's like, it's okay. He's getting home safe.
That's awesome.
So the horse knows where to go. So.
Love it. Okay. That is rather unique gift, but one we are familiar with. So, yes, I suppose you could speak to his horse.
Alright, we'll
We just have to
need
find
that item, and then we'll be out of your hair.
Could probably locate an animal or something.
Very well.
Maybe better than a person.
Did he have any friends in town that might know, that might have met with him during the time that after he got back from Vinyana or before he left? Just someone who knows his business and...
The only one who would truly know his business would be within the walls now. As we try to keep anything political and information sensitive to a minimum.
That's fair enough. So not a whole lot of leads.
We can at least head to Vinyana.
We can head to Vinyana, that's true. Pixie, do you want to check the stables before we leave?
Sounds good to me.
But for now, and the Lord looks over and Mighty, if you would like to lead them and get something from his chambers, perhaps. And she just looks a bit saddened, but yes, we can do that.
Oh. Sorry.
They
Just gonna say that.
stand up and kind of walk out of the chamber, or led out of the chambers by their guards, which is like the same guards as you know from back home.
I'll kind of like walk with her and do like that womanly like arm in arm comforting thing. Like,
She
sorry.
definitely accepts it.
This must be difficult for you.
I've not often. I like to keep his chambers closed so as to not dwell on it too much. But eventually,
I'm sorry. It wasn't canon, but she gets to see his bedroom now.
In Resume's heart, we know that she wanted to see it.
oh, absolutely.
She's totally crushing on him still.
You know, see if there's any.
Come on.
The only
See if there's any,
room
see if there's any
don't know
pictures in there or
him.
anything. Definitely look the walls for family portraits to see,
Yeah.
like, does he look the same?
Very nice.
Roll perception check.
Handsome, right? Okay, good.
Roll perception.
Oh gosh. Oh. Maybe 14. Wait. 15.
Easy peasy, and actually all of you would have seen this at the top of the grand staircase. There would have been a lovely portrait of the Nearadel family.
Aw.
The Lord and Lady seated, and then kind of behind them, standing around, their 3 sons and their daughter.
Whoa,
Big family.
bigger family than I thought.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful family you have.
He's handsome.
And
Oh, the
as if he did his
Big family.
homework and research, looks exactly like the fake Yelric you knew.
It's very confusing.
His brothers definitely have a similar look, especially since elves
They're all
age
handsome.
slowly. Yeah.
I'm mumbling under my breath.
I don't see it.
It's one of those funny moments where, like, especially with you walking with his mom, she stops in front of the portrait, she gives like a very sad. Whereas you was just 2 sides of very different emotion.
I turn towards the mom and say, if there's any hope that he'll be found, we will find him, we promise.
Just kind of like give your hand a little pat.
I'll inspire her.
Inspiring the random NPCs. He's not gonna have any love for us.
Listen, if there is a town uprising, we are gonna have people on our side, okay?
Oh my. It'd be
Right.
against these people. Anyway.
Yeah. But yes, eventually you can be led to his chamber, and
Like a hairbrush. Comb. Guys use combs, right?
I was
There's
thinking
a
something
brush.
stinkier.
Well,
Like a
you smell the
sock.
hairs in there.
I was gonna
The sock, they would have cleaned his
I was gonna
socks
say-
by now,
I was gonna say
surely.
a cloak.
Yeah, cloak, yeah.
Well, but what if they washed his laundry?
Have you washed his cloak?
I'm surprised you even know what washing laundry
I
is.
Never
don't.
thought I'd be talking about laundry in D&D.
Well, surely he hasn't worn them yet. You always get rid of your outfits after you wear them.
Doing laundry is just prestidigitation.
That's not true.
They just make new outfits.
Yeah, we just make new outfits.
Yeah,
so
for-
surely he hasn't worn this
I
yet. It's not
actually
gonna
have a
smell like
cousin
him.
that does that.
That's absurd.
crazy.
Yeah, he just wears his shirts once and throws them out.
Oh, that's so wasteful.
I don't think he still does it, but
Oh gosh.
it's just ridiculous.
Couldn't be me.
Surely he hasn't worn his clothes yet, because otherwise it wouldn't be here. They'd throw it away. Get rid of it.
I suppose that could. Yes, we can provide a cloak. May have a brush.
Yeah, brush would be good. Might still have his hair in it.
Sounds.
That's-
Elven family leaving hairs in their brushes.
He's got the
Like their hair
long
falls
hair.
out.
Oh yeah, he wouldn't use a comb. He would use a brush because they got the long.
Yeah. Do you keep? Does Resume's brush just have hair sticking out?
No,
all
but
over
maybe
the
it was a
place?
busy day. Okay.
That's why he has servants. There's one servant that cleans the brush.
They keep the hair.
I am the brush boy.
That's foul.
They have a collection.
Every morning just make a fine addition to my collection.
This is my
Take
favorite
this
one.
to the hair room.
Ew.
Well, we can have
Disgusting.
This gleams in the sunlight quite nicely.
Pixie, what do you think? You're our tracker.
So weird.
Wasn't I going to the stables?
It's a nice
Oh,
gradient.
did you go?
Was I being led to the stables or was I with them?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
The lady would have led you and I guess Frode, whoever else wanted to the chambers, and the Lord would have led you at least to the front entrance and pointed out where the stables were within the walls. There's a couple pieces of jewelry as well, so take your pick.
That can work. I'll do the brush and the bracelet, necklace.
Other one.
Necklace.
Okay.
Tell me, did he ever wear any jewelry, like, every day, like a ring or anything?
Yes, he has, a small selection of rings. He didn't wear all of them every day,
Right.
but he,
Was there one in particular that he would always wear?
yes, there was, one on his right hand, the middle finger. It was a silver band. Nice, vine-like inscription across it, and just one emerald.
Do I remember seeing fake Yelric have this?
Or history check.
17.
17.
Yeah. Maybe.
Oh, the rings.
True.
He had rings. One of them definitely was silver.
Alright, well, let's not... No need to linger in here. We've got what we need. Let's continue on. Kind of give her arm a squeeze.
Yes.
We're gonna find him.
Yes. She turns and heads for the door. Back downstairs. Did anyone follow Pixie? Looking at you two. Because we know Frode and Olak we've gone with.
No, it's fine. You guys don't.
Please, everyone, not all at
No,
once.
yeah, guys, come on. Now let's get to the bottom of this.
Wait, are we
together.
here?
What?
No,
What
you're
do you mean?
downstairs. You didn't go upstairs.
Yeah, we're here.
Okay. I missed that part. I don't know. I thought. Okay, cool.
You've been here the whole time.
Did not know that.
We, regrouped in front of the gate 'cause we were all headed that way.
We were joking. I thought we were joking about that. I didn't realize that we were actually at the gates.
Oh,
with you
no,
guys.
We were all there.
The
all
joke
met
was
up.
that you got there way before them, but
Yeah.
you would have.
No, I was confused at first too, but we're
Is
here.
that why you weren't paying any attention to anything?
I was just like, I didn't need. Great. Okay. Yes. I was paying attention. I was just like,
Well, if Gruth had any
That's a
questions
pretty
or
Gruth.
comments,
no.
you can certainly
no.
still add them.
No,
I'm not saying we're
The
going
scene
back.
doesn't change. Groove was being Groove.
Yeah.
Yeah, Groove is being like, it's not going to change anything. It's
Yeah.
just, I didn't realize that I was there.
We're on the same page.
Hey, you're
Yeah.
here right now.
I'm downstairs.
Did anyone
Okay.
go to the what?
It sounds like
Stables.
if he went downstairs, he'd be at least going the same direction as you. But the Yelric's father would have led you to the door and pointed just across the little courtyard where the stables are.
Okay.
Just, I guess there's horses over there. It was brown. There's a white stripe going down its face.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of the actual word, but that's fine. Black mane and tail. It says, feel free to Do what's necessary and find out.
Okay. So I'll head to the stables.
Okay.
Go in, I guess anyone, if there's people working or.
There'll be a couple stable ones.
And that horse is still missing, right? Yelric's horse is missing. Or is it back in the stable?
It would have come back.
It came back to the stable?
Yeah, sorry.
Will the fake Yelric have ridden it back?
I misspoke, but
Ooh.
Oh, okay, so then I didn't
would've-
catch that, sorry.
yeah, I misspoke earlier. Forgot some of the events, but like
I guess
he would have
that's
appeared to have returned,
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
but it wasn't actual Yelric.
Right.
Okay. And so the people that were with him, or the people are missing too.
People are missing as well.
But his horse was the
His
only
horse came back.
Ooh, horse is our lead! The horse is our lead!
But because
Yes, I'm useful.
No, you
okay.
put a lead on a horse.
Okay.
But because his parents leave his business to him, they didn't really check in to make sure, hey, did everyone come back with you? Are they
Right.
fine too?
Right.
They would have been like, oh, hey, welcome
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
Right, that
How
makes
was the
sense.
trip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please
Okay.
don't poison us.
You know, normal things you say to your son when he
Yeah,
returns.
Yeah.
All right.
How was work? Any poison on yeah.
Fun. Okay. I go in.
Okay.
Am I greeted by a stable person?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Younger, half-elf boy just kind of looks at you as he's kind of cleaning up.
Sorry, boy.
Oh.
Hey there, buddy. No, sorry.
Starts crying.
When I say boy, he's like 60 years old.
Oh, well,
He's
yeah.
what?
When I say boy, he's like 50 or 60.
Elves.
It's just a little.
Well,
Oh.
the half elf.
He's still
Wait.
half-elf.
Yeah.
Wait, how long?
So probably
are
closer to
half-elves?
40.
Okay.
Half-elves
Oh.
can still have a couple centuries in them.
Okay. Hey.
So hold on. With maturity of elves, so a 60-year-old elf would still be like a young boy,
Wouldn't it be like?
Not super young
teenager.
boy, just
like young teenager.
young adultish.
Oh.
So like
I
they'd
mean,
still be.
she's 100 and just hit adulthood.
Right. So
For a half-elf,
probably a little
it's
taller than Frode.
I was thinking they'd be.
No, physicality, he would have...
Maturity, what? Like.
Yeah.
Like responsibilities that they are put under and all that.
Yeah.
I think, or-
A young half-elf man
Okay.
is in the
hello.
stables cleaning up.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm here to talk. Wait. I'm sorry.
Here, talk to the horse.
Yeah, I just heard that in my head.
you totally would have said that. though.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I'm going to. I patience stopped myself. Hi, I'm here to talk to Yelric's horse.
He,
We have a meeting.
Oh, I've heard of things like that.
Is that the horse?
Never heard a horse make that sound, but
It's very
If the mic's
disturbed after
caught.
everything that's happened.
Oh, no.
went through an identity crisis.
That'd be really scary.
Yeah, it's been doing that ever since he got back. I don't know.
No.
Polymorph. No.
There was never a horse at all. No. But yeah,
You're talking
he
horse.
leads you to
Okay.
Yelric's
Oh,
horse.
what's your name, by the way?
Oh, my name.
Yes.
I'm
Just asked you your name.
Koravar.
Oh, what? Sorry, I always have that reaction whenever I hear new names. It's weird. Korivar. Okay, thank you. Stable guy.
Just one's like,
Uh-huh. Sure. Sorry, that's just my cushion.
Korivar, was there anything, before I talk to the horse, was there anything weird or something that you noticed whenever Yelric got back?
I was not present when he returned, no, but his horse did seem a bit,
Amateurs.
I don't know, restless.
Oh. Yeah, that's not normal. Okay. Thank you, Korivar.
Of course.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals. Why do I already have a spell slot used?
Did you not use your
Rest.
No, I did. Weird. I'm gonna use that as my thing because I didn't cast a spell yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna do Speak with Animals.
Mhm.
Is that the course. Hi, what's your name?
Oh, hi. I'm, they call me Darkheart.
You said Darkheart?
Mm-hmm.
That's a mysterious name.
Thanks.
Who gave it to you?
Oh, yeah, they're smart enough. Oh, Yelric.
Oh, that's cool. Oh. Okay, so, Darkheart, I have a question for you. I have a few questions for you, actually.
Oh.
So, on the day of disappearance of real Yelric, what do you remember?
The day of what?
Your owner, Yelric,
Yeah.
when he disappeared.
I remember we were riding,
Yeah?
and then we stopped. And then I remember he looked like Yelric, but he didn't smell like him. He felt a bit different. But he seemed kind enough that I wasn't sure at first, but I brought him home.
So, on this day, where... That's what I'm gonna ask. So, where did y'all stop? Was it on the road, or, like, in between here and the... Vinyana?
We were going for a few days, so we stopped along the road. A little off the path, but woods nearby.
Now, was this on the way back home? Or there?
We were coming back.
Okay. So he already did his business and...
Yeah, we already spent some time in that other place.
Now, what about the people that were with y'all?
What people?
The... Not servants, but the... What the...
Associates,
Associates? The, like, helpers?
I don't remember other people.
Okay. Does that day seem a little foggy?
A little bit.
Okay.
I mean, I know I came home with Yelric, but I guess I haven't seen him in a while.
You gotta tell him.
Well, Darkheart, I gotta tell you something.
Yeah?
We don't know where Yelric is. The
Oh.
man you brought back wasn't Yelric. It was... I don't really know what we're calling him, but it was a different person disguised as Yelric.
Oh.
Yeah.
I brought back someone different?
Yeah. But you know what I'm thinking?
That's why I got the creeps.
Creepy and vague.
But you know what I'm thinking?
Reckless and strange.
You know what I'm thinking, Darkheart?
What's that?
I'm thinking you should come with us. So, when we do find real Yelric, you can bring him home.
Huh. That sounds kind of nice.
Yeah. What's your favorite snack?
Celery.
Maybe he would
That's a good
recognize
choice.
the area too.
Huh?
I said maybe he would recognize the area too.
All right. Well, Darkheart, I don't want to ask you too many questions because I mean, this strange guy could have done anything. He could have like put you under a weird little spell, or he could have done anything to you. So I don't.
Could have what?
Well, like I don't know. He
That
could have
sounds
done.
scary.
Yeah, it does sound scary. So that's why once we get back on the road, I might ask you some more questions. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Hey, Kovar? Kovar?
Yeah.
We're gonna be taking Darkheart with us. I have a few more questions for him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's okay by the Mr. and Mrs. So.
Roll persuasion check.
Oh, jeez.
Six. Wait, 6?
Okay. If you're sure.
Do you want me to get Alondra out here?
I mean, I can take it, I guess.
Mrs. Princess, do you want me to get the Mrs. Princess out here, Alondra?
I'm saying you can take the
Oh,
horse,
okay,
I
yeah,
guess.
thank you. Yeah. Do you have any
Take the horse,
celery?
please.
She's so aggressive.
You have any celery I can take with us for Darkheart?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Yeah.
It's a little container of some kind of celery.
Thank you.
No problem.
I'm gonna just start. I'm just gonna start using Darkheart out.
Okay. Yeah.
Bless
Flip.
you.
Thanks. Wow, I feel so blessed. That's 3 people.
We'll regroup then at the front of the house, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
Oh.
On your way out though. Where did you go?
That's a good question.
He
Wouldn't you
stole
like
all
to
their
know?
You want to walk?
I would like to know.
I would like.
Did you go with them or did you go outside?
That's a good question.
There's your 2 options.
I think I'll go along with them and just kind of be looking around at stuff.
Okay. It's a very nice place. Very well decorated. Very well kept. On your way back out, head down the stairs, and you would see a couple figures that look somewhat like Yelric as they stood and began talking to their father at the doorway.
You
And-
husbands.
I know. Who's more? We'll see who's most handsomest. Yelric.
I don't know if that's how that works.
Ooh, that's not bad. Elias.
It's also
Oh, it's even better! I don't know who the third one is. Oh, Elias.
Dang.
Elias is for the win. Yelric and his other brother are tied.
Those are some handsome dudes.
I got 2 16s and an 18. Roll for handsome. According to
that's
Alondra.
nice, the older brother.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you see Yelric's 2 brothers standing and talking to their father as they had heard tale of random people
You're like, close your mouth.
appearing. Fro tries, but he's too short, so I just...
You'll let flies in.
But you do see them stop and turn as they caught wind that some random people and the princess were in their home.
People and the princess.
And, you know, especially while you're in Valrus, that's what you are.
Yeah.
Princess and randos.
And Raiders. It's our band name.
They do turn and stop and just look surprised, but then just do give a respectful bow. Just, Your Highness, welcome.
Elias.
Yeah,
What?
Elias.
Elias. I was was in your head. You remember that? Oh my goodness. That was crazy. What times?
That was you.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh. Did you tell him who it was?
I think I said it was resume?
Yeah, he
Maybe.
wouldn't have known.
Yeah,
It was the
yeah,
princess.
no. Yeah.
Oh, that's creepy.
Oh. That you. I would say I'm sorry, but you didn't introduce yourself.
No, I wasn't. Long story. It's a long story.
Of course, but yes, okay, that was you.
Yes.
And you found your way into my mind.
Well, not your brother. Your fake brother. Did a really good job describing you.
Oh, that's creepy.
That's concerning.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah. It's been a weird time. Well, we're hoping to find Yelric and bring him home.
Good. Please do. Their father just... Oh, my apologies, Your Highness. This is, seems there's some familiarity. This is my eldest son, Elias, and my second son, Anahad.
What? Anna had?
Yeah.
Anna
Anna
had a brother.
Anna had a brother.
Two brothers and a sister,
brothers.
actually.
Elias and I had a brother.
It's an honor to meet you both.
They're both just gonna be, likewise, yes.
This is the Quenta'tir. Thank you. Frode and
Well, hello.
Aiden and Pixie and
Wait, are we
Groove.
outside? Where I have the horse?
You're
Frode and
now
Aiden.
in the entryway.
In the lock.
Yeah.
Surely you've heard of the Quenta'tir.
We gotta stop saying that.
Afraid we've not.
One day it'll happen.
One day.
You will.
No, you have.
Look forward to that day.
I'll go down the line and shake their hands.
I'm pretty sure I'm still in the entryway. I just went
Shake
downstairs.
hands.
And Groove.
I didn't like Colstrom. I'm here to fix Alondra's mistakes.
Wow.
Wait, did you say your full name?
Of course he did.
They look like between each other and to their father and to you and just...
It's a long story.
I'm sorry, what?
I said I'm here to help fix her mistakes. And we're here to try to find Yelric.
Fate.
This has all become so very confusing.
It is.
Anyway,
Kind of
Your
funny
Highness, if
reactions.
you'll excuse us, we'll leave you to it.
But you both know him quite well.
He was our brother, yes.
He's not dead.
Well, yes.
Hopefully.
Perhaps it would be of some use if you accompanied us on our search.
And now it's...
Of course, I can always.
And now it's Elandra's turn to faint. And you see her faint before her mother.
It's a servant.
As they look a little confused between each other, their father just... I'm sorry, I'm afraid.
We shouldn't lose
they're
all three of them.
going to stay here.
It's probably a good idea.
You're like, I need at least one of them to be safe.
Wait, how old is older brother? Oh.
Do I know? It's a weird question to ask right now.
Can someone just tell me?
As Alondra suddenly just like starts twirling her hair. So how old are you?
Because Yelric's like 100, so it has to make you.
So
307.
No, you're fine.
How to ask
Don't
that?
do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just I'm outside with the horse.
It's Yelric.
What are you rolling over there?
So is Yelric then the baby of the family?
He is, yes.
Oh, baby brother. Huh?
What are the other ones?
Oh my gosh, it's
I just
and
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it was nice to meet
Hey guys!
you.
Hey!
Likewise, and then give another bow. Best of luck.
We'll find him.
Hopefully next time we see each other, it's as a reunion.
Surely.
Hello! Guys!
That's Pixie. We should go.
Yoo-hoo!
Right.
I got a horse.
Another one?
He's gonna help us. Help! Wait.
Hello.
Anyway,
Guys!
they're still just
What?
mostly looking back and forth between you two and just like their father and each other and just. Right.
This is all weird for us too. Don't worry. All right, let's go.
But if you should ever change your mind, seat's open. We have a horse.
Right.
If you ever find yourself in
Good
a lorry,
luck.
just let me know. Okay, bye. I head out.
So as you exit the manor of the Neardell family, Yolanda begins fanning herself profusely.
Do
You
I
see
look flustered? I feel flustered.
Pixie with another horse.
Prestidigitating yourself with like mist.
Three of them.
Hey guys! You look like you're gonna faint.
There's something wrong.
You know, last
It's
time
just
I
very
saw
hot
it
in there.
look like that, it looked like your mom whenever she saw me for the first time.
Yep.
Huh.
Whose horse is that?
Darkheart.
Of course.
It's Yelric's horse.
Of course. It is.
He named it.
It's a cool name.
It's actually kind of weird. Darkheart. But
What, they have to be wood elves. Why couldn't they be high elves?
Resume, are you okay? I mean, laundry. I don't know right now. Are you like what happened in there?
So handsome.
Oh, did you get something from Yelric?
So handsome. Yes, here. His hairbrush. And
Oh.
what's the second thing I
Bracelet.
grabbed? Huh?
So, did you say bracelet?
Bracelet.
Oh.
No, you said
Oh.
necklace. Sorry.
Necklace.
Oh, I think the hairbrush would be perfectly fine.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. I'm just gonna like put it in my
Okay.
bag or
Yeah.
just keep a hold of it.
So as you all reconvene outside the manor with Yelric's horse, so we're gonna go ahead and close the chapter.
We have a lead. We have a lead.
We have a horse too.
Yeah.
And a lead for the horse, yeah.
Yeah. Two
We've
leads.
got two leads and a horse.
Leading us as we lead the horse.
Oh gosh. Wait, hey, can I quickly I know we're ending it, but can I quickly just like fill them in on what the horse said so like I don't have to remember it for next
Yes.
time? Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, horse said they were coming home. It was on the road in between here and the other town, and it wasn't Yelric. Like they stopped off the path. Yelric left. He came back, and then the guy came back.
Can you still talk to him?
Horse?
Yeah.
Not right now, but I can.
Oh. I don't know how long that lasted.
10
Wait,
minutes.
so
Oh.
guy came back after.
Different guy, yeah. Evil guy.
Okay.
Evil Yelric came back.
Do you think he would recognize the spot if we?
That's the hope. Yeah. He said it. He. It sounded like he was familiar with the area, so,
Okay.
or at least had an idea.
That's where we'll close the chapter. So thanks for joining us. Don't forget, you can like, subscribe, join us on all the platforms of social media and entertainment and whatnot. Yeah. Hope you liked it. Stay tuned for next time. Until then, we love you. Bye.